Hello there, everybody. Just a quick update before we get started about the Reiki Apprenticeship Program. We are at 66% paid. I am very excited about that. That's a landmark for me. I've been looking forward to being 66% paid for a long time. Now we just have one last push to go, and then it'll be all knocked out. Won't that be fabulous? I can quit doing these updates and taking time away from readings. Blech. All right, everybody, on to your readings. Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of April 17th through the 23rd. What we have coming up on Monday, Aries, is we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse on Monday. For Aries. Okay, so this is somebody that you are interacting with on Monday, somebody who is taking action, doing something to stand up for something that they believe in. However, they are somewhat misguided in that action, and they probably are going to be looking to recruit you to go along with this action with them. The thing is that later on when they figure out that they've been misguided in this action and then they're going to kind of regret the action, then then they're going to be looking for somebody to pin the blame on. So you want to stay as far away from this person and their situation and as uninvolved and neutral as you possibly can. So that's Monday, Aries. Tuesday, you have a really good card. This is the Falling Tower and it's in reverse. Now, I like the Tower in reverse because even though it is talking about a situation that you've already gone through that is rough, something that made you feel secure was snatched out of your experience. When the Falling Tower comes up in reverse, this is telling me that you're recovering from that. You've caught your breath, you've got your feet back under you, and now you are finding new opportunities that are better than whatever was going on before. So it's not only that you've survived this situation that might have felt really devastating at first, but you're actually coming out on top. You're coming out better for the situation. So it's a good card to have come up, actually. Now on Wednesday, Aries, you do have the Two of Cups showing up. And the Two of Cups is just telling me that there is some kind of something that you are really enjoying. Now, with the Two of Cups, Cups talk about emotions, and a lot of times we sort of associate a Two of Cups with like an emotional partnership. But it really doesn't have to be. This can be that you're just really enjoying the experience of doing whatever you do for a hobby. But for most people, this is going to be about really enjoying the experience of being with somebody else and getting to know them better, or just, you know, spending some good quality time with someone and just letting that move forward and grow organically. So it's a very positive experience, whether it is involving another person or whether it's talking about some activity that you enjoy in your life. But definitely, that's a card of enjoyment. All right, let's look at Thursday. Here what we have showing up is the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse on Thursday, that's just telling me that there is some kind of heartache that has been bothering you that is starting to be healed up on Thursday. Maybe if there was some kind of argument that where your feelings had been hurt with somebody else, maybe you and this other person are talking things through and you're starting to see things in a different perspective or understand things in a different way, and so it doesn't feel as personal, it doesn't hurt as much. Maybe this person apologized and they really didn't realize that what they were doing was hurting you, whatever. Anyway, you've had a discussion with this person, or you've done some kind of your own healing. Maybe you've done some psychological healing or some spiritual healing so that this is no longer an issue for you that bothers you anymore. All right, let's look at Friday, Aries. Here what we have showing up is the Empress card. This is one of the best cards in the deck, if you ask me. The Empress is just, she's large and in charge, but in a very quiet in a quiet way. This is somebody who has a lot of control, but they don't throw their weight around at all. So this is somebody who can be very nurturing, very caring. She may have a team around her that she calls on to help her. But in general, this is a person who, don't get me wrong, she can take care of business. When she needs to be hard as tacks, she can be. But really, that's not what she's all about. That's not the way she enjoys being. So this is somebody who does definitely have some authority that, is this you or is this someone you're interacting with? I really feel like this may be somebody that you're actually interacting with. Normally I have the Empress and it's all about us, because I don't really see her as a court card. But today, for whatever reason, she's coming through as more of somebody that you're interacting with than as your own energy. And so like I said, she does definitely have a position of control, but she does not abuse that control. She uses it responsibly, and she has a very compassionate side, and so she uses her control actually to nurture and help those people who are around her or under her that she is trying to help to move forward in their life or in their position. So this is someone you're interacting with, and I do feel like this is somebody who is able to and willing and wants to give you some kind of help, whether it's training, whether it's coaching, whether it's good ideas, whether it's something tangible. I kind of have a feeling we're not talking so much about tangible. This could be encouragement. This could be motivation. I think she may be trying to help you see how, if you adjusted your mindset a little bit, that would help you move further. But I do see this as an extremely helpful energy actually to you, Aries, even though it may not be, I think it's more subtle help. So a lot of times when we have that kind of subtle energy coming into our lives, which is basically what she imparts, it is helpful. It may be a while before we realize the results. The results are going to start happening quickly, but we may not realize them because, that subtle energy just works on a subtle level, and all of a sudden you kind of turn around and go, wait, when did this happen? So, good card, good card. Somebody coming in with a very positive influence for you on Friday. Interesting, because the very next card we have coming up is the very next card in the deck, but he comes up reverse. This is the Emperor. So we've got the Emperor in reverse. I really don't like the Emperor in reverse when I see him, guys. I do think this is someone you're interacting with on Saturday. Emperor in reverse can be somebody with narcissistic tendencies. If you don't know what those are, you can always look that up. There's a plethora of information about people with narcissistic tendencies online, so I'm not going to go into all of that here, but I will say that I think you are having an interaction on Saturday with somebody with narcissistic tendencies, and those interactions can be interesting. They can be really, really great, or they can be the total opposite end of the spectrum. So, and you never know exactly what you're going to get. It's just whatever shows up. If that person is happy, then you're probably going to get some nice experiences while you're with them. If they're not, it's going to be the opposite. Anyway, let's move on to Sunday. Here we do have the Four of Swords showing up. So Sunday, Four of Swords, this is telling me that this is a time of reflection for you, of contemplation. It may be a time when you actually literally can't do the things that you had planned to do on Sunday. Maybe the weather is not as nice as you need it to be, or who knows why. But for some reason, you kind of have what I call forced downtime. In other words, you're taking some downtime that was not necessarily your choice. It was influenced by things that are beyond your control. So there is some downtime coming in on Sunday, and during this downtime I do see a lot of reflection, a lot of time to really think about things that you normally wouldn't think about, and I think you're going to come out of this with some changed, updated perspectives once this is done. Okay, so that is your week, Aries. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Looking forward to seeing some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, some of you here this week for readings, and I'll see the rest of you next week on the next video. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.